Hey guys, this is Wagner back for week 2. Blackfire Fitness presents lower body day. More specifically, legs, lower back. Before we get started, let's make sure we got that equipment set up, you guys. Going through it real quickly today, what we'll need, you really only need one bag, all right? So if you only have one book bag, you'll be able to accomplish this workout. But in case you don't, we have a couple other things we're gonna throw in there. Definitely recommend the mat because we're gonna be on the floor for one of our exercises. We need a chair for our elevated surface, I'll show you why later. We got our bag weights with the waters stuffed inside. They're about 10 pounds each if you guys want to use that to increase your weight. We got a duffel bag here just to mix it up. And that is all the ingredients you need for a successful workout today. Let's go. For exercise, you guys, we're going with one of my favorites. It does a really good job of emphasizing that core as well as those glutes and hamstrings. We're gonna go with weighted goblet squats. For your weighted goblet squats, our grip, we're gonna go underhand and we're gonna wrap the thumbs and fingers around one of the handles right at the top of the bag, okay? So it should look something like so. All right, once I have this set up right here, I'm gonna glue it right onto my collarbones, right in front of you, okay? Just like so. We want the weight front loaded. That's gonna hit the muscles at that nice different angle than our traditional squat. Everything else remains the same. If you guys already know how to do your squats, we're gonna create that hip hinge in the back, so stick that butt and lower back out. We're gonna keep that chest right out in front, weight nice and solid in front of us. Toes slightly pointed out at a 45-degree angle to open up those hips and mobility. And then we're gonna breathe in. All right, hit that nice, beautiful 90 degrees. At this point, you wanna make sure this is where you wanna engage the core. Don't miss out on that good abs work. All right, so we're gonna squeeze our core as we explode back up, emphasizing the glutes and straightening the legs at the top of the movement. So when you put it all together, notice how my knees staying nice in line with my toes right above. They're not hyperextended. And I'm just really doing a good job emphasizing the core and getting that good squeeze in those glutes. That's number 1. Let's get it. Exercise number 2, y'all. We're gonna get down on the floor for this one. We're going with our double leg presses from that elevated surface. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna do my exercise off the chair here. If you guys wanna do the hardest version, here's how we're gonna set it up. We're gonna put both of our heels on the chair like so. What you wanna do is you wanna emphasize those heels right on the edge, okay? Don't put those heels over here. The more surface area your leg has, the easier the exercise is gonna be, all right? We really wanna squeeze and shock those hammies, so we gotta do it the right way, the hard way. So put those heels right on the edge here. All right, you want about just inside 90-degree angle. So notice how I got that slight inward diagonal. All right, anywhere around there, 90 degrees. And then we're just gonna set our arms out for balance. Again, squeezing the core, breathing out, pressing through those heels into the chair, all the way at the peak. All right, this is where you gotta engage and squeeze those glutes and hammies. If you do not squeeze at the peak, you're gonna be wasting your time. Let's make sure it burns, okay? And then last bit of the steps, you just wanna make sure that lower back is off the ground at all times. Keep that tension on those muscles. Keep those muscles working and burning, and you guys will get a lot of great work out of this, okay? So squeezing at the top of the move is gonna be key. Let's really make sure we're pressing the right way. If you guys need a modification, same thing, just put your toes on the edge of the chair, and we're doing the same thing. All right, and then last but not least, last modification is gonna be same thing, just straight off the floor, pressing through those heels, squeezing at the top, okay? Let's get that finished up for number 2, heading to number 3 right now. Number 3, y'all, we are going to school. So make sure you grab your book bags because that's what's gonna provide the weight to make this exercise burn that little bit more. All about that burn here at Blackfire. So, get yourself strapped in, all right? Tighten up the handle so the weight's sustained on that bag nice and sturdy. And all you have to do for lunges is you're taking a nice step forward and then elevating your body to the ground. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna take a nice long step. At this point, I'm not leaning forward over my toes or I'm not leaning back. All right, I take my step Everything's lined up and locked in, and then my body is just going up and down like an elevator. So it goes down, I get my knees right at that nice 90 degree here, pressing through the hamstrings and glutes, all the way back to the top until you're standing back straight again. What I would like you guys to do is concentrate on your form and make sure you guys alternate. Okay, again, keeping that nice form, breathing as you press back up. And if you guys don't have a book bag for whatever reason, all the same principles apply. Let's grab 2 shopping bags, load them up with weight. Boom, same thing. All right, good work. Meet you at number 4. On to the next, on to the next. We got number 4. All right, we're gonna keep those backpacks on. All right, school is still in session. Here's what we're gonna have to do for this one. All right, we're gonna stay in a nice central position. You're gonna take a nice wide step to your right or left. Doesn't matter which side you choose first. You're gonna do both sides anyways. Okay, and what I wanna do is take an exaggerated wide step. All right, as you step in whatever direction you choose, I'm gonna use the right side as an example. So as I step to the right, I wanna make sure my off leg, my opposite leg, is extending straight. You notice there's no bend in the knee. Okay, I don't wanna bend the knee because I don't wanna engage this side leg muscle. All right, so keep it straight. I am bending the knee on this side. All right, trying to make sure my knee does not hyperextend the toe. Let's try to keep things relatively in line. Okay, and make sure, another good point is make sure your foot is not pointed out straight. Let's make sure we place it in that 45-degree angle. That way, when you lean, you'll notice, boom, look at that, beautiful. My knee is right along, lined up right along my toes. I'm not internally rotated or externally rotated. Obviously, that just feels terrible for the knee and not in a good position. So, once you find that nice burn in the glutes and thighs, we're gonna breathe out until you're back into starting position. So let me speed it up a bit for you guys. Okay, again, foot extended at that 45-degree angle. Boom. 1. Boom. 2. 3, and so forth. This one's a pretty tough exercise if you're doing slow and controlled enough. So if you guys aren't ready for the weight yet, just take off the weight, practice the form, and even body weight will do a lot of good work for you. Okay? So let's burn them thighs, get them going. I'll meet you at the finish line. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and finish this off in the books. Last exercise of the day, we got elevated sumo squats. As the name suggests, we're gonna be elevated, so we're gonna be higher than ground sea level. So we're gonna make sure that we get 2 different elevated surfaces. The chairs would be your easiest bet if you have those in your arsenal. Let's go ahead and pull them out, okay? So to set it up, you're gonna have to grab whatever weight you're working with. If you do not have a gym bag, you could just load up a grocery bag, hold it by the handles, or you can grab a backpack, grab it right on this top ring here, okay? Like so. If you don't though, because a bigger bag, you can load more weight, I'd suggest that. That's what I'm going with today. So let's go ahead, get up on our chairs. All right, you want your feet. All right, sumo squat is another word for an exaggerated wide squat. So I'm gonna get my feet wider than normal squat stance. Looks something like this. I'm gonna let my arms hang limp in front of me. My hands helping to support and carry that weight. After this, your upper body's isolated and we're just going into a squat. So again, make sure those toes are pointed 45-degree angle. What's really great about this exercise, if you guys notice, this is about 90-degree hold right here. With elevated squats, you have the ability to break that plane, okay? You can see my torso is below my knee. If you guys can get that extra squeeze, extra bit of range of motion, let's go for it, okay? Really hit the hammies and glutes. And what a wide stance does for you is it really emphasizes the inner thigh, which a lot of people sleep on. So we gotta hit that inner thigh. So we go down, breathe out, squeeze, press. Always keeping your frame of body nice and upright. All right, you should not be leaning over into a deadlift. You see the chairs almost came up, or if you lean back, keep everything straight. Weights going down, and then I'm using those glutes and thighs, and you get a great squeeze out of that. So let's make sure we get them done and have ourselves a great workout. Last bit of bonus burn, if you guys want to go for that extra mile and get it done with a bit of extra spicy sauce, we are going into single leg pistol squats, okay? So if you guys are advanced, let's grab a small weight to make it that much more challenging. And all you basically have to do, all a pistol squat is, if you look it up in the dictionary, is a one-legged squat. Okay, as the name might suggest, one-legged squats are hard, so you do not have to do this with weights by all means. Here's the easiest version I'm gonna do for you guys. Okay, we're gonna keep our one leg extended. You're gonna go sit back into a chair, keeping that body upright. Put all your weight on that chair. Okay, right now my muscle is not under tension. When you're ready, get set up. Use that same leg to press up all the way to the top. Just like that. Okay, nice and controlled. If you guys are advanced, what you want to do is you don't want to completely sit down on the sofa. You want to go until your body barely touches it and then come back up. Okay, notice how I'm not sitting down and relaxing. I'm just touching my butt to the couch and then elevating back up. Okay? If you're able to accomplish that, you'll get a great last second burn. All right, really heating those glutes and hams up. Great job, you all. See you tomorrow. Get it done.